Mr. Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, the Colts ball carrier. The stop made by Myles Garrett. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. From the gun, Richardson. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Washington. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Now this is going to be a design run.
Like,
Let him keep it.
Anthony Richardson just doesn't matter how much he needs for a second quarterback. He's a fucking bozo.
He knocks it through, and the Browns
He overdrew a fucking drag run,
lead
man.
here on Wild Card Weekend. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Anthony Gould down to return. Now an opening has the 30.
All I know is, bro, this is going to be a Jonathan Taylor game, bro. Back to league in rushing for a reason. The fucking 4 X factors on the defensive line is crazy.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Downs goes in motion. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he'd be doing them cheese.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there,
bro, that's all it is, bro.
Just ends up being a wasted down.
And I can't fix this.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down.
Honestly, that pick threw me off.
So on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt.
Wow.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick.
They got like 95, 97.
40-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. Toss to Sampson, running right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
I just
He'll look to throw. With Farmer's man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
22 yards. That's good.
1st and 10.
Browns. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a give, left side, and Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down right now.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Browns. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
like how are you a fucking safety getting beat by
And they're gonna get this all the
a
way
tight end like off the line?
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Let's go. Go.
Here's a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. One incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5. Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And the defense can't Well, a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he can't hang on.
Oh!
The ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page.
One-on-one coverage, he catches the ball.
Found the open
It's
man.
knocked out of his head.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he will convert.
As long as you hold on to that damn ball, man.
Drive continues at the 48.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards.
I'm not even seeing, I don't even have good vision right now.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. Initially, Mike, a really good
Miles Garrett out there in coverage, bro. What am I supposed to do with this shit, bro?
And turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Richardson
Bro.
will give it to Taylor.
The lane was right there. Cut.
That's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities.
Yeah, that was risky.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those.
I was thinking about that, but on the run,
matters the most, and
now with this, now with this.
his hands on that one.
They'll run out of the gun. It's
How is it?
He'll get about 2. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
You know what's crazy? Like, I literally watched him. Because once I'm like, all right, cool, there's a lane. Man, I saw 0 fucking.
All of a sudden, you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team.
Terry and Arnold looking like expecting passes to 10.
The idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Oh, he's got room past
Ooh,
the 30.
thank you, white boy.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
See if I can get a bait. It's going to be a fake toss, though.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now a ball
Of
deep,
course.
middle of the field.
Of
And
course.
they're trying to move this ball inside the 25.
First time I run the stock cover 2, that's what happens.
It is a big play for the Browns. 33 yards.
I knew this was going to happen, bro. We 16-1 for a reason.
On The toss, it's Sampson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit.
You know what's crazy, bro? They're in like the second, or this is the second season, I believe. His defense with the Browns, by the way,
Here comes 2nd and 4.
is 97.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run it.
Yeah, the whole fucking left side was just.
He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive.
It's cool though. I'm gonna
On
stop
the move
that
at
shit.
the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
8 of his sticks, by the way.
He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Sampson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Now this looks like a design run, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
That's hauled in at the 2.
I knew that was coming too, but I forgot to.
Defensively, bring him down for no gain. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the
I'm
break.
not falling for it.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Browns tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Really impressive way to close out this 1st half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the 2nd half.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Whoop.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I lost.
Doesn't work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I just can't stop this move, bro. This what every time we touch the
Team
ball.
advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Come on, man.
He's got it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in.
Arch Manning, 3 rushing touchdowns.
Yet again. Touchdown, Browns. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. that is the one-way defenses just can't stop them. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is third and long. Richardson going to look to throw.
But
That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
I'm trading this game, bro. I hate black quarterbacks.
A run with Sampson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Once again, it's Sampson. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
So you find yourself in second and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Sampson trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hold it ready.
From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's Gould on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll let Richardson run this himself. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson, moving to his right.
Oh, these things
He's going to be taken down.
just off the blocks.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Richardson. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Ready.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready. Set, go.
Here's Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
That's up covered. Colts, first down. A gain of 7.
Now Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That screen goes to 12. And that's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to
I'm really
this
like
lead here late.
leading him. That's the crazy thing.
Second and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Down inside the 10. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal. This has been some
He's
kind
actually
of
scored.
march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal.
He fumbled.
And the defense
Conservative, bro.
not only
He's supposed
no
to.
points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense. And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove. Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Browns and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go
Burn.
deep. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 76 yards.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Browns stretch things out even further.
Colts 3.
Bro, they're all the
So
way in
now,
fucking
after the
DC.
touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
What team is on?
At their own 20-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Open man downfield. It's one. And he's
Why was a teammate running this way?
40-yard line.
You tell me.
A big gainer for Indianapolis. 37 yards.
I'm glad he caught it, though.
First down.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That fumble kind of trying to really piss me off.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Throwing on second down, Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
24 yards.
His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
First and
Check
goal.
the Eagles. Check the Eagles.
They'll run here with Taylor to the 5-yard line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another one from the 5, second down and goal. That's Pierce in motion. Again, it'll be Taylor. And nothing to
Linebacker.
there. He'll get back to the 5.
Treated my center like a piece of
Credit to this
cotton.
defense, Mike. Their backs against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught. And they are into the end zone for the first time.
If it wasn't for Jonathan Taylor, I don't know where I would
Jonathan
be.
Taylor. Touchdown, Colts.
For the extra point.
Ryland's kick here is good.
At least I scored a touchdown. At least I scored a touchdown, bro.
Colts 10. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for
The
Indianapolis.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Rocco 80.
I wish somebody else had baseball so we could do co-op.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll get
No, I'm not
nothing
saying
here.
that's supposed to be
Back to the
right
line
now.
of scrimmage, and that's all.
By way of
I'm
So they're not
I'm
going to
not
get
doing
the yardage
that.
to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched.
Uriah's
His
not about to
yards
buy
before
baseball.
contact got to be better.
They'll try again here.
It
Second and
alternates.
10.
Here we go.
Nah, I think it alternates. Like if you're pitching, he's out
To
for
throw.
it.
Going for it all.
What the?
And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On third down, here's Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bajorquez to punt for Cleveland. Back deep, Anthony Gould. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
At their own 10-yard line.
Ready, break. Back to 60. Back to 60. Here we go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Forced to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays
Gave me a
directly into
chance,
the
bro.
hands of
I
the
like an
defense, because
asshole.
think, Mike, they know this offense has to be
Where's that
one-dimensional.
from?
This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. That one broken up.
I don't even care, bro.
Incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Let's go.
Glorious opportunity for the offense as they take over first and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the Browns. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
it.